Hey everybody, welcome back to Uncle Todd's Garage and another day out here working on the old 38. It's crunch time. I got exactly 1 week to get this done, and well, it's not done. And here's my checklist. So I'm gonna get right after it. Today we're going to get it lowered down 2 inches to start with, because I got a 2-inch lowering block for the rear. And for the front, we have 2-inch drop. We have 2-inch drop spindles. We're gonna start with the back because that's easiest. Let's get after it. Alright, so I just realized it's going to be real hard to video this. Hopefully that'll work out right there. So I've already got one U-bolt off. I've got to take the other U-bolt off, and the block goes here in between the spring and the spring perch. And these are original 1938 Chevy leaf springs. So we're kind of on borrowed time there, I think. But we'll see what we can get done here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I was afraid I was going to do something with the exhaust. That is too close. Alright guys, so that's all there is to that. And that took me maybe 10 minutes. I got to do the other side, and then I'll go back and retorque these. You got to kind of hammer these so they're in the middle, so that they don't walk around later. And then as soon as I know this is the ride height I want, I'll go ahead and cut these off. But right now, for now, I'm going to leave them in case I want to put another. If I want to put another inch in there, I've got enough threads on my U-bolts. So I'm going to go do the other side. You guys don't need to see that. Well, that didn't go quite as easily as the first side. One of the nuts on the U-bolts galled up, ended up having to cut that off. And then as I was working on it, I noticed a puddle coming from the wheel cylinders, which I was afraid of. So I've got to get a couple wheel cylinders put on this. And then I was putting the new U-bolts on, and I got one of those nuts on like 90%, and it just galled up on threads too. Apparently I don't know what I'm doing. But that's easy enough. I'll pick up a new U-bolt. I will get some wheel cylinders coming. Thought I was done with the brakes, but I'm not. Get some wheel cylinders coming, I'll put those in. All right, we'll get working on the front while I'm waiting for the wheel cylinders and to get another U-bolt. It's actually pretty cool. The U-bolts aren't that big a deal. This is the one I had to cut off that got all goofed up. I don't know what I did. But I got a local truck parts, like big truck parts place, and they bend these right up to length when you go in and order them. So, and they're cheap. I think I paid like 22 bucks for all 4 of them with the nuts and the washers. That's like half price what they are on Amazon or whatever. So I'll hopefully get home in time for my day job tomorrow. I'll go out and get another one of these. I'll get some wheel cylinders coming, and I'll get rocking. I got 6 days. 6 days. Okay, we got a little bit of a clearancing issue. Right here, look. It's hitting right there. Thinking maybe I just give a little. Now, it looks like we're gonna have to. Oh, it's hitting real hard right there. Huh. The other side looks like. Okay, I see. These are a lot beefier up here because that's where it's all dropped to. Looks like we're going to have to use some clearancing on the old spindle right there. Well, I guess I forgot to turn the camera on. I've been clearancing on the spindle here because it's contacting the upper control arm. I'm assuming these weren't meant to be used with stock Mustang 2 control arms. I'm assuming they're meant to be used with aftermarket ones. Okay, we got that all cleared and stuff. I had to take off quite a bit. I'm not worried about it. There's tons of material there. And if I weren't on a time crunch, I would be cleaning all of this and painting and making it nice. But I am on a time crunch, so I just need to make this work. And when I got more time, I'll come back in and make it pretty. Okay, you can really tell the difference. The rotor, right about even with that upper ball joint right there. Come over to this side, rotor's way down here. Okay, that was actually not bad except for having to clearance that spindle. Kind of kicked my butt a little bit. I do not like working on the floor anymore. But that's done. I chose not to put the dust cover back on. Just seemed like it was in the way. Just seemed like it was in the way. I cannot wait to see this on the ground. Hope my wheels fit over that now. Oof. Let's try it. Super exciting deliveries in the last couple days. First off are the tires. BFG radial TAs, 275 60 15s for the back, 235 60 15s for the front. Might be too much. I don't even know if they're gonna fit. That's a pretty big tire. Oh crap, this one's open. Okay, so that's upside down. Okay, so we got 15 by 8s for the back, 15 by 7s for the front. I think I said that. Okay, this should be one of the 15 by 8s for the rear. And, oh man, sticker. I bet there's one in every box. Okay, warranty. Sure, I'm gonna avoid that somehow. Here, come on. Oh. Okay, so Vision wheels. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with this brand. I was thinking about putting steel wheels on it, and they're going to come bare. They have to be painted or powder coated. You got to buy the trim rings and the center cap separate. These are going to be, these are cheaper than what those other things were coming to me bare. So, and I just really like this design. It's kind of a throwback to the salt flat style wheel. Okay, well there you go. You see the, obviously the 15x7 and 15x8. And I can see that I got the wrong offset for the front already. Well, I guess we just need to get these on the truck, test fit them before I put the tires on. Because once you mount the tires on them, you can't return them. Right at the edge of the fender. Maybe just a little bit in, which is perfect. That way the tire can poke up in. All right, now let's try the front. Those are the ones I'm kind of worried about because of turning clearance and things like that. So we're gonna bolt that one on real quick. And this is sitting on jack stands right on the lower control arm, so all the weight's on it right now. Ooh, it's close, but it clears. Yeah, and this is sunk in a little more than the back. You can see. I'll wait to get the tires on it. I may have to run a wheel spacer on the front. So I'm gonna take those down to the tire store and get them mounted up. Well, appears I may have went just a little too aggressive on the rears. Oh boy. Guess I should have went with 15x7s on the back as well, and probably the same tire that I put on the front, or maybe a little bigger. Tires are mounted, so I can't return them. Yep. We're gonna run it. Let's get this thing outside. Let's get a good look at it. We'll do that next. Well, as you can see, we got it outside. It is raining. I'll have to wipe some of those drops off of the lens here in just a second. I do like the way it turned out. I like the way it's sitting. I would like it a little lower, but unfortunately, I think with the wheel and tire setup I've picked, I can't go much lower in the back especially. And then in the front, in this video here, you'll see there is wheel spacers on the front, and I'll find out after this that I need to take those off because the tires were rubbing on the fenders when I would go over bumps. But that's the way it's sitting, and I think it looks great. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of my project so far. Thanks.